Auto Obsessed here. Today we're here to introduce the Obsessed Auto Wash Shampoo from the Obsessed product lineup. Obsessed created this product in consultation with Auto Obsessed to meet some strict criteria. For a shampoo, we wanted something for maintenance purposes, something that's pH neutral, something that's highly concentrated, something great for high-end waxes, sealants, or nano coatings, something that develops rich foam either on its own or with a foam gun or a foam cannon, and something with a nice exotic fresh scent. Some of the items you'll need in addition to the Obsessed Auto Wash Shampoo are some wash medium. We prefer 3, one for the top, middle, bottom. You might want to use a foam cannon or a foam gun. You'll need 2 buckets, one rinse bucket and one soap bucket. And very important to have grit guards, so 1 grit guard in each bucket, and some people prefer to have 2 grit guards in the buckets. These are some of the basics that we'd recommend doing a maintenance wash. To begin preparing for our next phase of this maintenance wash, we've got 2 buckets here. One's prepared with a warm, clean water for rinsing. One's warm water with our soapy solution and our wash medium for washing. We've also got our foam gun and our foam cannon. Just a note, we add 1.5 ounces of shampoo to our wash bucket. We measure it out. In this application, it's quite easy just to take the measuring cup, dump it in here, swish it around. As you can see, the shampoo is very, very thick, so it's going to be quite difficult to get it into the foam gun or the foam cannon. So what we do is we take a 4-ounce measuring cup, we add 2 ounces of hot water, we add the 1.5 ounces of shampoo, we shake it around, and now it's easily pourable into our foam cannon or foam gun. So now we have everything ready. We're going to now move on to our next phase. We want to pre-rinse the car and try to loosen up and take off as much of the debris as possible. Last thing we want to do is with the sand and dust and salt is grind it into the paint finish. So we want to do a real thorough rinse, try to loosen everything off, and have a much cleaner surface to start out with. So I'm going to begin by rinsing now. We've rinsed off the entire vehicle to get off some of the debris, some of the sand, salt, some of the heavier dirt and such. And now what we want to do is we're going to foam the car. So we've already added previously 1.5 ounces of the Obsessed Auto Wash Shampoo. We'll give it a little bit of a shake and I'll begin foaming. For situations where you might not have a foam cannon, a foam gun works great as well. The foam gun just doesn't disperse the same type of foam that a foam cannon does. We're dealing with a garden hose, maximum probably about 60 psi's through your domestic water. We've got the same solution. We've got 1.5 ounces of the Obsessed Auto Wash Shampoo in this container, and I'll just demonstrate how much the foam gun does. We've got a few different settings. This is the most foam. So it's still quite thick and sudsy. That's one thing nice about the concentrate, that it's really, really thick. So there's just an example of what the foam gun would look like in comparison to the foam cannon. So I'll finish off the vehicle now with the foam cannon, and then we'll continue on to the next state. So now we've covered the car in foam. Now we're going to go ahead and do the hand wash. So what we're going to do, we've got our soapy solution here and our rinse bucket. Both of them have grit guards. What we're going to do is we're going to tape our top medium. So this is for the top of the car. And we're just going to start washing kind of a smaller area from the top down. For this demonstration, I'm just going to go from this little bit of the roof into the windshield. You'll get the gist of the video. Just for video purposes. So we're going to do small areas like this, then you're going to flip the mitt over and do the next section. Now this is a very important part. Once we've got both sides used, now we're going to need to deal with this. So we've got fresh clean water, we're going to dip the mitt into the water, and here's the biggest part. We're going to want to rub it against the grit guard, we're going to want to swish it through. We want all the debris that we picked up on the car, and we want to leave it into this bucket. So once we've rubbed it, once we've got a lot of this debris off loosely, another big thing is we want to rinse this mitt out. We want all the dirty water to remain into this bucket, and now we're going into fresh, clean water with the shampoo solution in this one. We're going to dip it in, and then we're going to continue on through the rest of the car. So this normally would have been done just on the top section of the car. Then once we've done the top, we're going to switch to our next medium. We usually switch colors for that, on and on and on. Another thing you might want to consider is just, depending on how dirty the car is, so if the car is quite dirty, we're going to want to do the roof, then we're going to want to inspect the water. We might want to dump all the water out and start it with fresh water for the next stage. So I usually do the top up until kind of the bottom of the window, bottom of the windshield, switch over, and then I'm going to do from the bottom of the or top of the windows here to about mid-door. Some cars have a molding, others don't, so just kind of halfway through. Once that's done, once again, we're going to take a look. Do we need to change our water? If we do, we're going to dump out both buckets, start it with fresh water, add some more shampoo, switch to your last medium, which we always use dark on that one, and now we're going to do the bottom sections, everything that we left out. So that's the process of washing, and we'll continue on. We'll finish off the car, and then we'll go into the rinse. The last stage in this video is rinsing the car. So we're going to rinse the car from top to bottom, work our way down, just to rinse off any of the remaining soap residues. And then that concludes the video for the Obsessed Auto Wash Shampoo. Thank you for watching.